Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. We are still streaming Terracotta Survival. I believe we have just built a house in lava for Blue Castro's Homesteading 2 redemption. So what we are up to now is cake baking, because there was yet another redemption from Castro. Thank you very much. For cake, so that's awesome. We need 3 wheat. We need 2 sugar. No thanks, Turkish. I'm sweet enough. And then we can make. Oh, so expensive. So expensive in buckets. 3 buckets for the milk. Since we have cows, we brought the cows all the way back to us from miles away. Hey. Farm isn't doing too badly. Let's go and milk us some cows. Sustainably resourced cake. 1, 2, 3. Hey, you guys. You may have to expand the sheep pen actually before too long. I would quite like it on, a large area of grass, maybe up here. We can level some of this and give the sheep the space that they need, because without a certain amount of space, they're not going to milk on the top or milk on the bottom. I'm really not sure. Yeah, no worries, Crimson. Our single solitary egg. Cake. So I know exactly where to put it as well. Let's just dump these buckets in here, so that when we need to, we can that's nice. So when we need to, we can re-milk the cows. Some plants. I have a piece of magenta wool. Leave this here as well. Yep. Now we shall head back to Bob Harder. Welcome back, Crimson. Shader gives you 10 frames, concentrate, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, have a look in your options. For a start, make sure that Optifine is tweaked. So if you're having real trouble, into video settings, have a look at your render distance. That can have a tremendous effect, particularly if something's happened accidentally, like maybe Optifine's tweaked your render distance to extreme or anything mad. As you can see, I don't have mine set very far at all. Then come down to this shaders option here. Obviously, Zeus is selected for me, but if you have a look at anti-aliasing, you may wish to turn that down. The render quality you can always put on 0.5, which will help. If you come all the way down the bottom here to shader options, you can't see that very well, it's just down here. and select a different profile. There are ultra profiles as well as sort of low and medium, so that might help you. If you guys will just excuse me, my front doorbell just went, so I'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. Sorry about that. That was our very lovely post lady. Oh, hello. Let's dive straight back in. Where were we? Oh, we were talking about shaders for Crimson. Yeah, I mean, have a play with the settings. You can give yourself a lot of frames back by having a tweak. But yeah, 10 FPS is a bit mad. I'm sorry it's giving you trouble. Normally Optifine, I believe one of its stated aims, and my experience with it has always been that it will considerably improve FPS in Minecraft. I believe there are. Oh, you guys! I can always hear you, but I can never see you through here. Don't know. Alrighty. Get stuck on the walls. Don't get stuck on the walls. Yeah, Optifine will considerably help things. And then with the shaders, just keep on trying. I mean, what I did was put it onto low, see how it was, and then just keep on turning stuff on. And eventually you'll turn something on that drops your frame rate by half, you know, and you think, well, maybe I can do without that one just for now. You know, and that's fine. You know, that's more than acceptable. Oh, I've never seen. I didn't realise that went all the way in there. That could be a way through to something more interesting. Okay. Yeah. So here we are. We're going to place the magenta wool there, and we're going to place Castro's cake right on top of it. So, Blue Castro, thank you very much for your for all your viewing, which has enabled you to have so many points that we can make cakes for you all the time. Would you like to tell me what kind of a cake it is? Because if you recall, November had a chocolate cake. Chocolate fudge, excellent. Your cake. Nom. I did try. I must admit, I did attempt a very sneaky nom of November's cake, but for some reason it didn't quite. Wrong one. But yeah, for some reason it didn't quite allow me to eat any of it, so I'm not exactly sure what I was doing wrong there. I thought it was a simple right click on it and you eat it kind of a thing, but obviously not. Obviously that's not quite how it works. I'm gonna have a look up here today because I don't like so much undiscovered country right next to Castro's new gaff. So we're just gonna have a gander. Because it looks interesting up there. If you're wondering if all this bubbling is giving me the fear, then you'd be right. It is definitely giving me the fear. And that whole can't see a blessed thing was also problematic. Opens out considerably, that's not good. Although I believe that may be our first mineshaft. And you guys know what mineshafts mean. Mineshafts mean name tags. You often find name tags in mineshaft chests. Sorry, the reason I keep looking behind me is because I know that this game has absolutely no shame, and it will totally spawn a creeper behind me. Reminds me of Doom 3 in that way, actually. Doom 3 didn't have any shame either. It's like you've cleared a room out of everything and you're trying to continue, and then suddenly all the walls lift up and there's more monsters. It's like, man, I cleared this room. Checked my 6. What more do you want me to do? Die is the answer. Okay, so this is the beginning of a mine shaft. I think I just saw a spider. So I've got that to look forward to. We are not prepared for this. Oh, luckily there's some stuff in the way already. Okay, so the mineshaft carries on that way. Let's use some of this 100 weight of cobblestone that I've been carrying around. Okay. So there's lava down there, which is very unpleasant. And my favourite way to deal with mineshafts is just nick all of the fence posts and then just place all of the fence posts in the middle, and most things can't get past. So most things. Spiders will definitely ruin your day. Well, that looks like the end. bet it's not though. I bet it carries on. Not in this case. Okay, so we have a mineshaft, which is really interesting. That may well be worth going and getting tooled up for, because mineshafts tend to have chests, and chests may have name tags. And we are definitely on a quest for name tags. Ah, what are you doing? Oh. I heard a skeleton. Of course, skeletons can't get through, but they can shoot you in the face. Okay, he's probably in there. Probably. Is there a cheeky way I can light this area up? Ah, there we go. That's an immediate problem. It just burns down all the... ah, lovely. Burns down all the wood, as I was saying last time. There we go. Okay, so hopefully no surprises there. But this is very interesting. We seem to have built Castro's second house. Make sure you claim those on expenses. Right by a mineshaft, which is very cool. I'm just going to tidy this up in case we ever end up getting eaten around here. Yep, okay. So yeah, that's very cool. Crimson, I'll try it when ready. I'm doing too many things at the same time. Edit the replay video. I was thinking, yeah, same one on Twitch. You got distracted by a shader. Yeah, that happens. I get distracted by anything pretty. Ooh. I was about to move into there. Really glad I didn't. Okay. Let's do this then. Come here. Dunking your shell. Pop. There we go. Okay. That's not too bad now. Coolio. Yeah, my big thing, Crimson, with me is I start on one train of thought and then my brain is off like station hopping while I'm trying to complete a sentence. It gets a bit manic after a while. Okay, so Blue Castro's residence is nearly finished. Nearly finished, but I would still quite like to do something with the ceiling area. To that end, we're doing something unspeakably dangerous, which is mining. Not straight up, but we are mining up, which often ends in calamity. Thus. Okay. Don't have any stone on us anymore, do we? What did I do with it all? Give the illusion of a little bit more space in here. still taking me a while to trust all this glass, I have to say. Moving a chulker. Yeah, I haven't tried moving a chulker yet. I do need to get to the end at some point. But I don't think I've seen... I certainly haven't found a stronghold yet, that's for sure. Oh, so much lava. So little time. That's enough stone to be getting on with. Oh, does it need to be stone brick? Probably. Wrong. That one. Yeah. So that will just finish off the beginning of the roof really nicely. Trying to remember where I left that magenta terracotta. I have a nasty feeling I left it in the old house, in the rotunda. Okay, so we have a mineshaft to examine. Might be an idea to go back anyway and get some armour, as I'm currently more or less naked as the day is long. Nothing on but the lights, kind of thing. Don't need that. Let's keep the cobble wall while we're down here. Send up the sign. Ah, we were going to point our way toward Castro's gaff, weren't we? That way. This is cool. And then that way. Yeah. Let's go back. How did we get here advancement? Right, okay. Moving it went okay, and then I wanted to move it back to my base, and that's when the trouble started. It made a replay of that. I will check that out. That seems like a lot of fun. Okay, it's daytime. Lovely deer. Get up there. Champion. Wonder if any eggs have been laid. Does not look like it. Can't even hear any chickens now, of course. Let us step on our Eldritch teleporter that we trust with our lives every time we do this. How do you whisper? I think /W should do it, or just click on my name up the top of the channel should also do it. Otherwise, I can hang on. I can permit you, and you can just drop it in. No, I can't permit today. That's very strange. I'm probably doing something wrong. Yeah, just drop it to me in a whisper. That'd be awesome. I will check that out. Why do we come here? Why do we come here? Why do we come here? Armor. Some armor at least. Wow, we have a lot of iron. Chestplate. Leggings. Booties. It's just so cute. And a hat. Now we're back in terracotta. Oh, still got ram jam in my head. Not good. And let's drop off the glass. We can dump the gravel in the lava when we get there. Yeah, try whisper crimson. That seems the most expedient way until I can learn how to Twitch properly. I was pretty sure permit was fine, but maybe not. Yo, have you laid any eggs? No pressure. Could you know, lay some eggs? Please. Okay, let's head back. No, let's enchant our armor. Let's be smart about this. Protection 1. Boom. Okay, protection 1. I'll take it. Leggings. Projectile protection is always handy. Really hate skeletons. Think you sent a test. Crimson, yes, that works. Thank you very much. Got that. Projectile protection, yes, definitely. Booties. Feather falling, oh, very cool. Try the helmet. Level requirement 9, that's insane. Let's try... Did we leave anything on cooking? That might give us some XP. Not quite enough. Okay. We should be fine with the XP that we have. Well, I mean, we have an XP spawner as well. We have an XP farm, but I have not tried it yet. Send that back up. Protection 1 and unbreaking 1. Okay, I'll take that. Let's just put the boots away. Booties. Yeah, I think we're ready to go. Ming Lee, welcome back. Hello, hello. Thank you for joining us. How the devil are you? Sand. Some more stone, that's good. the iron. Grab a small amount of coal. Prefer leather boots, they're more comfy. Yes, but I'm also hoping not to get myself et in the back of the face, for we have discovered a mineshaft, and we go now, sword in hand, to lay the smackdown. Talking about laying the smackdown, I have a perfectly lovely, generally pink kawaii cup here. I define my masculinity by how many cats I have on my cup. Yes. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna do some whooping. Go and do some whooping. Oh yeah. I love the smell of tiny little poison spiders in the morning. Okay. Probably don't have enough food. Did I? Put that away somewhere. No! Okay, Castro. It's entirely not your fault. But you let me you let me put the magenta block away. I need one more. Kawaii cup, yes. I was recently at Hyper Japan in the latter half of November in London, which, if you haven't been, is a giant, great big expo with tons of Japanese-related food stores and bookstores and manga and everything you could possibly imagine, basically. Who am I kidding? I think I've been to every Hyper Japan now for 3 years. They run one at Christmas and they run one in the summer. And I now have a selection of interesting cups. Some of these have been used, but we have one with cats on it. I don't know if you can see that. Cats, generally. Gudetama, the lazy egg. It's a personal favourite of mine. He is the spirit animal for this stream, by the way, is Gudetama. And this one is full of coke, so I need to be careful. But that's just basically your average kiddie cup. Nice. So yeah, that's Gudetama is our official stream sponsor. Let's make some stairs. I'm not at all putting off the going to the mineshaft and having my cute little tushy whooped at all. Not putting that off. Which way was it? It was here. Okay, cool. Not sure what is this way. I don't think there's anything that way apart from some more lava. Down the end, round the corner, somewhere. More lava. So this is mineshaft territory. This is where we go on high alert. Eat, you fool. So, long time a bigger weeb. I'm not a weeb. How very dare you. No, it's those of you who are new to the stream may not know, but I am a desperately cautious Minecraft player. I can't really divorce myself from the action. I always feel like I'm really here. So I do get terrified when creepers jump out at me. I'm a little worried that I can't hear anything yet. Okay. Let's just clear this up. The other advantage, of course, to picking up all the in the face. The other advantage to picking up all the wood, aside from it being handy in general, is you'll know where you've been and where you haven't been by whether or not you have already picked up all the fences. So we know we've been here, because there are no fences. Hardcore. I am planning on a hardcore stream. I actually played hardcore Minecraft kind of late on. I always told myself, you know, I was playing tons of survival, and I would play it every lunchtime at work and all this kind of thing. Ooh, certain death down there. And I would play tons and tons of it, and I told myself, you don't need to play hardcore, you know what it is. If you die, you die, and you know the world is lost and all this kind of thing. And then one day, I can't remember why, I literally said, you know, hell with it, let's just get it done, let's just try a hardcore game, see how I go. And it was such a viscerally awesome experience. It was so different to regular Minecraft that it defied belief. So I really do enjoy hardcore Minecraft, but doing it on a stream, I may have to do it on a separate stream so that I can swear a lot. I'm trying to make this a PG stream generally, but in real life I've got a bit of a potty mouth, and I might have to flag that one as not PG-13 at all. Still nothing apparently coming. This is strange. Too strange. Uh-oh. Yoink. Yoink. There we go. It's nice to be able to see around corners. Nice to make sure there are no creepers sitting in there waiting for me. That's a lovely place for creepers to spawn, by the way. In between these wooden things, and you go walking in there, and it's just like, boom. Okay, so yeah, hardcore stream definitely on the cards. I need to think up a decent, what's the name for it? A decent name to give the stream, and we will also need a decent seed. I would be perfectly happy to listen to suggestions for a seed, but at the same time, you know, hardcore is unplayable sometimes if you're missing certain things like cows. You know, there'd be no way. Oh, do I have my? I don't have my shears with me. That's a pity. I could have picked up the cobwebs and used them. It's probably going to be a bad idea, but let's have a look what's around here. Does it carry on up there? It might well do. Nothing creeping up on me there. The other thing we're likely to find down here, of course, is... Yes, it does continue. There we go, see? Okay, well, that's a bit creepy, so we're going to... Yeah, I don't think there's any getting through there. Unless you're a spider, in which case, fair play to you. Well done, you're a spider. That's okay. Hello. It's down here as well. Does it run down there too? No, it doesn't. Okay. I was going to say, I thought that was the lava lake down there. Didn't hear anything. So there's water going down that way. There's more track going that way. So the water is slightly less of an issue. That mine shaft, because the mine shafts are going to criss and cross. Oh, you asked this last time. Sorry, Mingley, I missed that completely. I'm wittering about. I'm wittering about. Let's get somewhere fairly safe, and now I can chat to you guys. So this mod, sorry, this resource pack is Ventura, by a lady or gentleman called Irish. There we are. It is up to date with 1.12. I have had absolutely no problems with it, and it does look really, really good, of course, with the shader pack. I like it because it's got a lovely 80s sort of throwback aesthetic to it. I grew up in the 80s, although I know I don't look it. Thank you. That's very kind of you. Very kind of you all to say. But I grew up in the 80s, and so anything retro arcadey is lovely in my book. In fact, I think my book just does say retro 80s aesthetic on it, and that's it. So I've got to stop obsessing about this area. Okay. Doink. Okay. I think we're good. We are, however, going to run out of pickaxe very shortly. That's going to be a problem. So yeah, Ventura. It's on resourcepack.net and a few other places. So it is definitely around. There we go. Okay, this is a bit dark and horrible. Light it up. Those look like the steps. Okay, you do sometimes find steps in mineshafts that lead to other places. That looks like what that is. Still really weirded out that we haven't found iron up there. Very nice. Haven't found any mobs just yet. That's really strange. A lovely musical sting. Thank you for terrifying me. Grazie. So close. Hello, November. Welcome to the stream. Good grief, we have 5 people here. That's such a large amount of pressure. I'm sure I'll be fine. That just looks like normal cave system. It's quite interesting where cave systems interact with mine shafts, because you're never quite sure what is mine shaft, and therefore likely to have things, useful things like chests. I mean, we haven't found a chest yet. I know Castro is absolutely desperate to find a name tag. Putting that on Castro, it's actually I'm desperate to find a name tag for our Magenta Sheep, which is far more interesting a quest than this. Leroy the Chicken. Nice. That's a good name. I have not yet come up with a thing for naming animals. I should come up with a thing for we should come up for a points reward for naming animals. Maybe 50 diamonds, and you can have a cake baked, or oh, for those of you who are new to the stream, by the way, keep on looking out for the companion cube loot chests that will pop up on the stream. They're still kind of a red and orange colour. I have an updated graphic for those, but I haven't implemented it yet. Because finding a loot crate will give you diamonds, my stream points, much faster than just watching the stream. But of course, thank you all for just watching the stream. It is most kind of you. It's very gratifying that people will listen to my stream just for the melodious sound of my voice. I mean, you're only human, right? Oh, give me all that lovely iron. There's my hammer. Nom 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 nom. Okay. So this is also interesting. I don't think that's going to go anywhere. What is it? This is where we get back to that. Is it part of the mine shaft or isn't it? Issue. I'm going to go with isn't it here actually. Well, this is basically a death trap. That's interesting through there. So there's a mine shaft through that way. Or is it just a continuation of this one? I think it's a continuation of that one. Right, let's grab that, since we can make use of this. Da, 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 da. More iron. Okay, let's make us a little base here. You have a very soothing Minecraft voice. Thank you. It sometimes swears as well. That's the problem that I have. I try and keep all my streams PG-13. There was a very slight running joke on this one that I was going to be swearing left, right, and centre. It never really happened. I kept on promising. Let's cook some iron. What else? I think we're okay for now. Okay. So now that this is no longer a threat, that's very bizarrely lit up for some reason. Why is that so bright? I think it might just be, I think the chunk needs to reload. Yeah, PG stream. Nobody wanted that. Nobody. Let me just check something. Yeah, difficulty's on normal. I haven't accidentally let my son on here and he's turned all the monsters off. He did that once. He was just playing normally. Turned all the monsters off. Is that? No, that's just water. I keep on seeing these reflections and thinking it's spider eyes, but it's not. It's just... Oh, dihydrogen monoxide again. Okay. Fine. So that's here. So we know that this place is now vaguely safe. Okie dokie. Wow, it continues all the way up there, look. Ah, finally. Well, you just... You had a bad time. You down here now? Where are you? Where are you? I'm aware that we haven't made this safe yet. Just been... Yeah, the water has kicked you down, hasn't it? Okay. Let's just make this all a little bit safer. It's raining zombies. Hallelujah. Not sure I'm going to join with you on celebrating that one, I'm afraid. Yeah, zombies falling from the sky. I mean, we had Sharknado, that was bad enough. Hello. It's a me. Okay, you can't actually reach me from there, that's fine. That's fine. fine with that. Where's that water coming from? I can't quite see if it's... Probably going to go horribly wrong. What? Oh, water makes sense. I love how it just... What? What even... What even what? Hello? I see you. Okay, so we're going to have to deal with this guy. Best Christmas film ever. I thought we agreed it was Gremlins. We didn't agree that at all. I just said that. It's not how diplomacy works. Housekeeping? Oh, I can't get him to... I don't think I can get him to see me, so I can't get him to... I can't cheese him. Can't cheese him over this way. So it may not be the most exciting way to do a mine shaft. It may not even be the least exciting way to do it, but it does mean that we now have a chest. All fingers crossed for a name tag. Gremlins is in the top 2. Yeah. That right there is what we need. Boom. You haven't seen Gremlins in such a long time. There's a Perry Como song. I can't remember if it's actually called "Do You Hear What I Hear," but that song still, even today, gives me the willies. That song. Beetroot seeds. Did not even know they were in the game. Okay, so there we are. That's... Why can't I? Oh, okay. There we are. So that is a chest that you can get in a mine shaft. That's what I've been on about all this time. Oh, hush. Talking to you. That's what I've been on about all this time, for getting a name tag. Which is amazing. So we're not actually going to... I'm in this mine shaft. Buddy. No. You're kind of just sort of stuck down there, aren't you? Feels bad, man. Bad. There we go. I mean, you do sound awfully close. Okay, so we still need to go that way. Let's grab a few more fences. Because I'm thrifty. Nom 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 nom. And then we must. So as basically one of my first ever viewers, Lou Castro has the honour of naming our first sheep. So Castro, can you remind the class what we were going to call our Magenta Sheep of Magentaness? You have to skip that song, yeah. Perry, do you hear what I hear? Ah! Gremlins. Ah, what is the diamond for? Crimson asks. I think chat has actually sorted you out there, Crimson. But to be honest, at the moment, it's just a thing that I'm messing around with. And then eventually, we will, I will have worked out, because it's on me to do so, I will have worked out cool things that we can offer on stream. So at the moment, for 100 diamonds, I will build you a house, and for 200 diamonds, I will build you a bigger house, and so on and so forth. So at the moment, it's just messing around. For 600 diamonds, I will take an instant lava bath, destroying myself. No matter what I was doing, no matter where I was going, I will take an instant swim in the hot place, and destroying everything I'm currently wearing and carrying, basically. So that's a thing. But every time somebody redeems immolation, I will be putting the cost up. So somebody has already immolated me. I shall not mention their name, but I'm pointing at them. So much enchanted armor we had. Oh, it's unfair. Boing. Carlos is indeed, for fans of the podcast, welcome to Night Vale. I say the podcast, it's really a theatre company in its own right now, those guys. So the name tag must first be enchanted using an anvil. So let's go and get that done. And we'll dump the rest of our stuff in the rotunda. Iron ore. Oh, my TV is asking to turn itself off, to which I say, fie. Fire to you. You will not turn yourself off while I'm streaming. Flint can go up. Minecart. That's kind of iron-ish. No, it's redstone. Redstone. And transport. There we are. Lovely. Anything else redstone based? No. High value items. Lapis. Put pumpkin seeds up there for now. Beetroot seeds. We've got to do something with that as well. So now we come to our one little immolation, and you never let it go. Yeah, I just burn myself alive, and that's cool. So Carlos the scientist. Carlos. Magenta is the color. Magenta is all colors. Welcome to Night Vale. Which one is Carlos, Castro? Seriously, there's two. What do I even do here? My usual approach is not working. Left or right? A or B? 1 or 0? The smallest one. Thanks. You. You. Come here. You. are Carlos. Carlos. There you are. With your lovely, lovely, lovely wool. I believe when we get close to Carlos, it will come up. Carlos. There it is. Move, you hogs. Come on. Cool. So, ooh, I left some shears in here. Snip. Move. We need to rehouse the sheep, I think. Carlos gets a bit of a haircut. Have some white wool as well. Ooh, seriously, it's getting really busy in there. And the smell. Okay, so beetroot seeds. What do we do with have you laid any eggs? Eggs. Give me eggs. What if someone redeems a cake? That's on you now. There we go. Bit of pressure. Never hurt anyone. That's very smart, but now I can't get out. Okay, this is probably really dumb. Let us do that, and then that. Or do we? No, let's do spruce. That's the right colour. There we are. Bam. Alrighty. So we have an egg. Cut their heads with the shear. Yes. Snip, snip, snip. Okay guys, calm down. So we have lots of pumpkins now. Possibly so many pumpkins we can... Whoop, there we go. And plant beetroot seed. Oh, okay, that seems... Whoa, that's quick. That seems to grow in place. So let's not worry about that. Let's plant the pumpkin there. Doink. Is it there? Yes. Hey. So now we have an inexhaustible supply of chickens and or cakes. Since we can milk the cows, we can sugar the sugar cane. Anyway, and we have a ton of wheat growing up on our little terraces here. Lovely. I'd like to expand that. That could look a lot better. We have our impenetrable cactus shield, which has already put paid to at least one witch and at least one creeper. Okay, let's put this stuff away. Could someone give me an uptime, please? Beetroot seeds. Oh no, wait, we need to plant the beetroot, don't we? Mob drops. I don't think it is 2 hours 44, you know. I think that's a bit crazy. It must be remembering, because I paused the stream a little while ago, so it's obviously remembering that duration as well. Never mind. Actually, I'll take the oak and dump the spruce. Still got tons of gravel. Ah, haha. We have a lava bucket. This is handy, because we are going to create a nice little essentially it's basically a bin. It's a rubbish bin, it's a trash can of sorts. Bump. What have we got? Stone. There we go. No wood anywhere around. That's good. Drop the lava. Just singeing a hole in my pocket. Time flies when you're playing hardcore. Yeah, this is not hardcore. Not yet, anyway. I will need to find a decent seed for that. I wonder if I could play the extra life seed. I did a 24-hour stream at the start of November. I wonder if I could use that seed to play hardcore, because it had a village, so I could try and protect the village. That would be quite interesting. I'd have to protect the village from all the rampaging zombies, and survive myself, sort of thing. Focus, Jim. What were you doing? There we go. Iron. Need iron. Iron bars. I'll go this way. Under here. Never forget where you dropped your lava. Boom. Can I? No. No, definitely not. No. No, you may not. That's close. There. Now we can go up to our bin and dump the gravel in. Bye bye. And anything else we don't need. It's all good. Ta-da! Homesteading, yes, a house is built. You of course retain artistic direction on the house. Alrighty. So, we were fixing up Blue Castro's second home. So we're going to need this, and some of this, some of that. Iron bars could be good, we can keep those. Dump the pumpkins. We need to plant the beetroot. Plant the beetroot, do Blue Castro's house. Okay, keep me on track, chat, because otherwise I have a memory like a sieve if the sieve has already been dropped into molten lava. Worse, in fact. Do I play with esteemed viewers, I believe should be your question. I do. I have no problems doing that. Mingli, you will see that we have a creative server up and running. It is up and running right now. And when we get some folks earning their creative server passes, then you will be whitelisted on that server. And as soon as we've got quite a few people, I think there's absolutely no reason to not be streaming quite a lot. Did that even go? Did that break? Did it break? Why am I asking you? You're a chicken. So yes, I do. Is the short answer. What's it doing? Whatever I was doing, it does not need to be done here. Let's just replant the potatoes. Taters. What's taters? No wait, Sam doesn't say that, does he? Gollum says that. What's taters, precious? Taters. Boil them. Mash them. Stick them in a minecart. Okay. Potato. Yeah, potato is a lovely thing to have actually. It's such a rare drop. Zombies, I think. I'm not sure there are many other ways to get hold of it. And also we need to explore this biome as well. Mega Tiger Hills, that's right. Yo, where my chicks at? Ah, there you are. Hello. It's a bit of John Cleese for you. Okay, down we go. So I think we will finish the pimping of Blue Castro's second house, Bob Harder, where of course Bob Hard was the first house. And then we will end the stream there, because I need more food. It is lunchtime and I have not eaten. All mining and no food makes Jamie a very hungry person. So, yes, that's what that was for. That's what the stone was for. Those are the stone bricks. Good. We have a pleasant noise in my ear holes. What was that? I really can't remember. Eating food. You have a plan to recreate your winter palace on my server? Yes. Do that. That's exactly what it's for. You have a long way to go, Mingli. Don't worry about it. I do need to add some diamonds anyway. As Castro pointed out the other day, that diamonds were not accrued for some reason. I'm not sure if it was a Streamlabs brain fart. It was probably a brain fart from me, to be honest. I probably did something incorrectly. So I do owe some diamonds. There we go, Castro. One slightly more pimped ceiling for you. And that should give us enough to get a little bit of carpet as well. Can you place carpet on glass? Here we go. Oh, you can. Awesome. There we go. And a bit of carpet there for eating cake. Cake. Oh, nom. That's how you do it. So you need to be not carrying a, not waving a sword. Don't wave a sword at a cake. Just wave a fist at a cake. Chocolate fudge, I believe it was. Yeah. Okay, guys, my name is Jamie. It's been a pleasure to host you today. I see no reason why I shouldn't do another stream later on. It might be a chill stream, it might be some rhyme on PS4, or it might be more Minecraft, because Minecraft is always fun. But thank you very much for joining me, and I hope to see you all very soon.